Good day, Delaware National Guard, and welcome to the February 2016 edition of the DNG News. We're your hosts, Abraham Lincoln
and Alexander Hamilton.
42 weeks ago, our leaders brought forth on this state a new Senior Leaders Conference, conceived in staff meetings and dedicated to the proposition that all leaders need professional development.
That's right, Link.
We had former Director of the Air Guard, Daniel James, President of the National Guard Association, Gus Hargett, and Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness, Jessica Wright, serving on a panel. They discussed the current state and the future of the National Guard. I don't know if the world will little note nor long remember what they said there, but those attending can never forget what they did there.
Too true, Shamalama Ding Dong, too true. Also giving heartfelt remarks was our Commander-in-Chief, Governor Jack Markell, who spoke at his last Senior Leaders Conference in this role. He was truly and visibly moved and proud to address the soldiers and airmen as Commander-in-Chief. The Senior Leaders Conference is where the unit awards are presented. The Major General George K. Hastings Excellence in Training Award went to the 1049th Transportation Company.
The Lieutenant General Clarence E. Atkinson Award for Unit Excellence was presented to the 166th Network Warfare Squadron.
But wait, there's more. Chief Warrant Officer 5 Dave Dale was inducted into the Order of St. Michael, a special recognition for aviators.
After the panel and speeches, Air and Army had breakout sessions focusing on individual service needs. From junior officers to senior enlisted, there was plenty to learn and discuss throughout the day.
A house divided against itself cannot stand, but we did all right.
A number of small groups of airmen did all right this past month, heading out for deployments in small clusters throughout January. Headed all over the world, they were seen off by family, friends, wing leadership, and co-workers.
Godspeed and good luck, and we will see you upon your safe return.
They say those who stand for nothing will fall for anything.
Who says that?
I say that. And the Delaware Guard saw some young men and women who stood upright and proud for the Blue Hen Challenge. They also marched. The challenge is a drill and ceremony competition for area high schools held at the 1st Regiment Readiness Center and conducted by the UD Air Force ROTC Department. Over 150 kids from 6 junior ROTC programs were judged in formations and rifle and drill competitions, which included marching in a tight space like this.
Speaking of tight spaces, Xander, the massive snowfall created quite a few of them. The National Guard was called out once again to serve as Delaware's hometown force to aid our state's citizens, from getting critically ill people to life-saving care and ensuring that medical staff and first responders got to work safely. The men and women of the Delaware National Guard braved the elements to do what they do best.
Neither snow nor rain nor hail could keep them from their appointed rounds.
That's right. I didn't know that was one of yours.
It's not. I just borrowed it from a mailman friend of mine.
Before we carry on with the rest of this broadcast, let's pause for some tag talk. Without further ado, here is Major General Vavala.
Thanks, Alex and Abe, and thanks for inviting me to your house. You're correct. During the winter storm Jonas, nearly 300 of our soldiers and airmen were out supporting the citizens of Delaware in coordination with the Delaware Emergency Management Agency, DEMA. Delaware troops completed nearly 100 missions and helped more than 300 Delawareans over the course of the storm. We pre-positioned troops and equipment in each county and posted military liaisons in each respective emergency operations center. As a result, we were able to help transport medical and first responders to and from work and to assist them in making calls. We also assisted stranded motorists and evacuated nearly 50 people from the flooded Oak Orchard area alone. And after the storm cleared, we were able to provide a Black Hawk helicopter flight to assist state leaders in assessing the storm damage. You did everything you were asked and more. It was Delaware National Guard at its finest. Our Commander-in-Chief, Governor Jack Markell, could not have been more pleased and asked that I send his personal thanks and appreciation to all of you for your service and sacrifice on behalf of our state and its citizens. In fact, after the storm, he officially recognized the efforts of the entire team by issuing a proclamation. We sent some of our Joint Emergency Operations staff and a few troops who were out on the road assisting Delawareans to the governor's office for an official thank you for a job well done. I also thank you. You unselfishly volunteered to serve our state emergency operations duty and provided assistance to those Delawareans affected by what's being called the Great Blizzard of 2016. Your selfless service speaks volumes about your character and your commitment, and it also reinforces our Delaware National Guard's value and the spirit of the Minuteman aiding our citizens and our communities. Your efforts not only gave us the visibility and relevance, but also enhanced our value to the First State. As always, it's an honor and a privilege for me to serve with all of you. Keep doing all the great things that you do.
Thank you, General Washington. I mean Babila. Don't let anything keep you from attending this year's military ball. Now that we're 16 years into the 21st century, you can sign up and pay online. Just go to this website and take care of it there.
Or you can do like we did in my day and take quill to parchment and send your paper form to Chief Epps or Colonel Stowell at the Armed Forces Reserve Center.
No matter how you sign up, do so before March 1st for a $5 discount. Now, before I go, you know I've got hot tickets to the theater.
Oh, nice.
We have one more piece of news.
That right you are, old Linkarino. To control the out-of-control deer population, there is now a lottery program that allows bow hunting at the River Road training site. There is, of course, a process, but it's a great opportunity for avid hunters. Contact the Environmental Office at 326-7491 to find out more.
You're more of a pistol man yourself, aren't you, Hamilton?
That reminds me, I have an appointment in the square with that scoundrel Aaron Burr.
Well, that's all we have for this month. I'm sure Alex and I'll be around to host again, as nothing bad will ever happen to either of us.
Surely. See you next month. Good. Yeah.